Good morning, guys. I hope everybody's enjoying their videos. I hope that you're safe and you're healthy and that you're finding lots of ways to be active and do fun things at home. I really hope you're enjoying these videos. These are fun things to do at home. I've been talking about the plant life cycle. Have you planted your seeds? Have you been watching them grow? Have you been keeping a journal? I'd love to see what you're doing at home. Text me some pictures. Put them in an email. Have your parents help you. I'd love to see what you guys have been up to. Love to hear from you. We're going to start with our hand washing song today. Our first day, or yesterday we did the ABC, so today we're going to do Happy Birthday. Do you know that song? Do you sing Happy Birthday to your friends and your family? Well, we're going to use it for washing our hands. So ready? Turn on the water. Get your hands wet. Get your soap. And go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And then put your hands in the water and do it again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Then get your paper towel and wipe your hands and turn off the faucet with it and then put it in the trash. See? Now your hands are all clean and you've washed for long enough to get all the germs off. For your other morning moves, I'm going to post a link to a video down in the description. And that one's going to be making a garden, and it's an action song. It's a cute little song about planting the seeds and watering the seeds. And it's fun to get you moving a little bit. Okay? Our book today is Growing Vegetable Soup. And this one is written and illustrated by Lois Ehlert. Dad says we're going to grow vegetable soup. How do you grow soup? Sounds pretty silly. We're ready to work and our tools are ready too. What kinds of tools do you see that they need? I see a hoe, a shovel, and a rake. We are planting the seeds. So it looks like they dug little holes and they got their seed packets and they'll put one seed in each hole so that the plants don't get too crowded together. And all the sprouts. So they got little plants from the store or started them inside their house. Now they're bringing them outside to put them in the holes in the dirt. And give them water. Well, that's one of the things that we learned that our plants need. One of the 4 things is water. And waiting for the warm sun to make them grow. That's another thing. The sun. They need light to grow. So now they've got dirt, water, and sun. And grow. Now they're up high in the air. So now they've got air. They've got all 4 things that they need. And grow into plants. Boy, those got really big. I see some vines growing up, down, and around, just like our book last week. We watch over them and weed. What do you think it means to weed? See, he's got the little hand rake and he's cleaning the dirt by his plants. He's pulling out the plants that he doesn't want to grow, the ones that will steal the sunlight and the nutrients in the dirt, just like we saw in our book, The Tiny Seed. You have to keep the weeds out of your garden until the vegetables are ready for us to pick. Well, how do they know that they're ready? Well, I see tomatoes here, and they've grown nice and big and full. They're not green anymore. They're bright red. I see corn and peppers that look like they're all full grown and just the right color, ready to be picked off the plants. Or dig. Remember that some of the plants grow down instead of up, like the carrots and the potatoes. They have to be dug out of the ground. And we carry it home. Then we wash them. All those vegetables have been grown outside in the air, in the dirt, and they need to be washed before you eat them. And then we cut them and put them in a pot of water. So they chop them up. How many of you have ever seen one of your parents or grandparents cut up the vegetables before they put them in the pot to cook? Well, that's what they're doing now. They're going to cut them up into little bite-sized pieces that will fit in your mouth and put them in the pot to cook and get nice and soft. And cook them into vegetable soup. Look at all the smells that are coming from the pot as they cook. They can smell all those vegetables. At last, it's time to eat it all up. It was the best soup ever. I think that's true. When you grow your own food, it just tastes so much better. And we can grow it again next year. Every year you can plant those seeds and grow the vegetables and make your own soup with all the things that you like. You can also plant and grow flowers, make beautiful gardens around your house. You can even cut the flowers and bring them in, and your whole house starts to smell good. Such a wonderful way to bring your garden indoors. There is a book down in the description. There's a link, and it is called A Seed in Need. So I hope you're enjoying those videos of the books. There's another one that you can check out today. There is a website too. It's called TVOKids.org. There's a game, and it's called the Get Growing game. I played it. You take the shovel and you dig out the garden. You put in your seeds and you water it, and you can grow corn and tomatoes and onions. It was fun to see how the seeds needed those 4 things in order to grow. There's another video on or website there called kidsgardening.org, all about leaf and flower art. Have you been doing some art at home? I'd love to see your art. This one is all about using the stems and the leaves and the petals that you can find outside and making art with them. You can do rubbings, ask your parent how to do that, or you can use them for paintings and ask your parent to help you with that. But make sure you send me pictures of your gardens. Send me pictures of your journals. Send me pictures of your art. I'd love to see all the wonderful things that you're doing at home. This is what I use for my journal. We had our seed, and our seed grew some roots. Now our seed is sprouting into a tiny little plant. Hasn't quite opened up or grown any leaves yet. This is a sprout. But we have our 4 things. We have our water, we have the dirt, we have air, and we have light. So those are the 4 things that we need for our plant life cycle. Let's check our seeds in the window. I just watered them, so they've got everything they need. And I turned my trays around. You see how some of them were pointing one way? Well, they were trying to follow that light. So I turned my trays around. So now they'll start to follow the light that way and maybe stand up a little bit. These ones are carrots. And remember yesterday I told you I was going to replant some new peppers in there because the other ones didn't grow. So I did that yesterday. And I turned my cup around so that I could have those ones that didn't have any roots facing the sun. So now we have that one facing the sun, and I'm going to keep turning that. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this and taking care of your gardens and doing a lot of fun work at home. Don't forget to send me pictures of what you're doing. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.